Crashing in through your goddamn living room is me on a motorcycle with our brand new review of Devil May Cry.
Could you hang on for a second?
Hey, what the hell are you doing in here, plankhead? This is my review.
You stupid jerk!
Well, she was feisty. But anyways, I want to give a big shout out to Kato for another great art piece today. And also Shadowleggy for letting me use that piece. Go check them both out down below. If you like the video, please give it a like as it does help to grow the channel. Now let's rock, baby. Starting life as Resident Evil 4, this version was retooled into Devil May Cry, as the game was deemed too action-orientated to be survival horror, which is pretty fucking funny if you consider how that series has gone. Developed by Capcom and released in 2001, Devil May Cry is an action beat-em-up style game, in the same genre as, say, God of War, Metal Gear Rising, and Bayonetta. You are Dante, son of Sparta, out to avenge the death of his mother and brother at the hands of Mundus. A mysterious woman who resembles your mother crashes through your business on a motorcycle and offers you a lead. And like that, we are off on our adventure. The story is simple, straight to the point, and works as fine motivation, and doesn't detract from the stellar fun gameplay. Overall, I say it's good. Smashing, slashing, blasting, and flashy. The game is fun, an utter blast, with a large variety in weaponry and lots of enemies to beat the other dog shit out of. And the nice thing is the game doesn't hold your hand. It's not a soft, easy game. If you don't learn how to dodge and react appropriately, it will kick your ass over and over again. Some people may be turned off by the difficulty, but personally I love a good challenge. That's why Dark Souls 1 is one of my all-time favorites. Plus it feels really satisfying when something is giving you a hell of a fight for you to overcome it and deal that finishing blow. The game offers you several upgrades, both for weaponry and the character himself in terms of health and Devil Trigger, which is your magic state. Smooth and fairly responsive, though with one exception being the underwater areas. For some reason, no matter what game it is, I always hate the damn underwater areas. They are clunky, feel stiff, and awkward, and until you find the needle gun, you have no way to even defend yourself. Overall, the underwater segments just slow down the pacing and style of the game. Demons, demons, and more demons. You got all kinds. Magma spiders, lightning chickens, grim reapers with a variety of tools to slice you up, giant angry bugs, a mysterious shadow saber-tooth thing, and more. There's a lot of visual variety here, and they all play and fight differently, which really helps to vary up the gameplay and keep it from getting too stagnant or stale. Fast-paced, grip the controller as tight as you can while you frantically smash and blast everything in your way, while pumping music plays in the background. Yeah, it's a pretty damn good time. Personally, I love these sort of hack and slash games, especially when they have good music. It really gets you in the zone and ready to go. Honestly, that's why I love another game like Metal Gear Rising so much. Some of those boss tracks are just fucking phenomenal. A highlight of the experience, loud, pumping, and frantic, it really goes well with both the style of the game and the characters. It's a lot of fun to see a group of enemies and have that battle music kick in, along with some stellar boss tracks. This was during Capcom's heyday with great soundtracks, and it really shows. Devil May Cry also has some really good sounding sound effects, and some pretty decent voice acting. albeit over-the-top action flick style. I did notice some reused sound effects from Resident Evil, and this isn't a bad thing. The shotgun uses the upgraded shotgun's fire sound for Resident Evil 2, and it just sounds like a nice bang, bang, bang! Makes it even more satisfying to fire into hordes of demons. Not bad at all. Smooth, fairly detailed models with flashy animations and effects, with special death animations if low and hit by certain enemies. The real nice thing is how smoothly the game runs with all the action and enemies. While there is obviously a limit to the enemies in the area, the game summons more demons in to keep a fight going as you kill them. The backgrounds and environments look especially nice with plenty of detailing to them. Overall, it's a pretty stellar area. First up is the game will kick your ass. If you have a short anger tolerance and you don't like getting your ass stomped by a game, then I'd recommend you stay away. The underwater segments, while fairly brief, are annoying enough that I have to mention them. Especially the fact that without the needle gun, you have no way to defend yourself, and the fact they are stiff and clunky, really slowing down the gameplay and action tremendously. But there isn't a lot negative to say about the game. It's good. Devil May Cry is a classic PS2 game with a nice style that sets it apart from its contemporaries in the field. Personally, I'd recommend you give DMC1 a play for sure. With solid gameplay, excellent music, and a large amount of enemies, the game really keeps itself going well without feeling boring or unfair. Now give this a play if it sounds like your cup of tea, especially as the game is very reasonably priced, either in the HD collection or from a game store. I picked up all 3 of the original PS2 games for around 15 bucks. Before I go, I want to give another shout out to Katophoenix, another one to Shadowleggy. Go check out their work down below, and be sure to like and share the content. It really does help us grow. This has been Core, I hope you enjoyed, and I'm signing off.